Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since we covered up on any other thing other than wireless speaker. So this channel, we review wireless audiophile products, but once in a while, occasionally I do review other things that I come across, like, even this this Titan, Secret Lab Titan chair that I'm sitting on right now. And some other tech like what we have here. This is a Blitzwolf product, is BW AT2C. Now what this is a smartwatch, and this is the smartwatch that I'm looking at right here that I'm reviewing today. And strangely, it is related to a wireless audio product because this acts as a Bluetooth speaker. So have you seen a Bluetooth speaker in this form factor, which you can wear around the wrist? Maybe not, but I will tell you about this Bluetooth audio profile implementation that is in this watch. So stay tuned and let's find out more. Okay, so let's switch the camera view and you can take a look at what is on the table right here. The screen is a little bit dirty and I have been wearing this for the last 5 days, 24 hours, even while I sleep. When it's recording my heart rate, is recording everything. I've been using the watch extensively. So if you want to stay on and find out what I think about this watch, then I'll tell you all I know about this watch. Best feature of this watch, let me tell you, it is $40. Now I'm going to post the link to where you can buy this watch. It is on a website called banggood.com. And if you follow the link, you will realize that for $40, they are running a promotion right now. You actually get another semi-smart watch that comes along with this watch, and it is still $40. So the value, $40 alone for this watch, is already amazing. But pair that with another stopwatch, another smartwatch, which you can give to somebody else, then the value is just mind-blowing. Now, before I get on to the rest of the video, if I could provide a very, very brief summary of this watch before we go on, is that I saw this watch, it interests me, it intrigued me because of the high resolution display that we are looking at. And there is a step tracker, there's a heart rate monitor, there's a SpO2, right, sensor, which measures the amount of oxygen that is in your body, as well as a blood pressure monitor. So this is the part that I don't quite understand, how they managed to get a blood pressure monitor. There's no, air pressure device here. So how it measures, I'm not sure. If you use it as a proxy to gauge your health, I think it's fine, but you shouldn't use it as a medical grade equipment. That's not what this is for. Now, even the Apple Watch that I have here, so this is the titanium version with a stainless steel watch strap. This in Singapore, it costs about $2,000, and if you add in Apple Care, it's going to cost even more of that. So price is about, what, 50 times that of this watch that we are looking at here. And it still doesn't measure your blood pressure. It measures heart rate, it measures, it takes your ECG reading, it measures the SpO2, but no, okay, no blood pressure monitor. So this itself is $2,000, Sing dollars. At $40, I would say this is a very easy recommendation for a buy. If you are staying around, I will go through in detail, including a walkthrough that I will show you together with a, on this side, what the app comes together with the watch, how you can use the app along with it. Okay, so I have this watch already paired up, okay? This version is the BW AT2C, okay? There's another version which is BW AT2. This is the C version. There's a sticker here that says that it's the off-white version. As you can see, I think it is more gray than off-white. Off-white in my case probably looks a little bit milky, but this is nowhere near milky. This is definitely looking quite gray. Most of the watch is plastic. Okay, there's a light emitter here, which it lights up when it's trying to measure the SpO2 or it's trying to measure your heart rate. Then over here, there are two contact points. All these smart watches that are waterproof to a certain extent, they use this kind of contact points to actually charge. It is magnetic, okay, so it goes on and off quite easily, but it's oriented. So you actually have to put it in the right direction before it will snap in place. If it's not in the right direction, it actually repels and it doesn't stick. So this is the right direction. Okay, it's a little bit loose. So once you put it on, it starts charging. You take it off, it stops right away. So as I have said, I was actually using this watch for the last 5 days. And if you can see on the phone right here, you see that the battery level is at 15%. Okay, now I'll walk through all the features here. I'll hold the watch here so that you can see. Now there are 2 buttons here, just 2 buttons, right? And one is labeled open, the other is labeled down. Don't ask me why open and why down, because it doesn't open anything. In fact, it backs out of something. And this down, it basically scrolls through the menu in one direction. Okay, and what does open do? Open goes back up. That's very strange. No other buttons on this. The fit is pretty comfortable. This is a big watch. Okay, this is a big watch as opposed to this is the 44mm version of the Apple Watch. So you can see that the watch face is actually quite big. So for those guys who like big watches, this is actually a pretty nice watch. Okay, now I'm going to go into the menu button, the functions of the watch one by one, so you can take a look at what this is about. Now, if you go to the watch faces, right, look at how fast it changes now. This phone, this display of the phone that you have right here is actually in real time. Okay, I'm casting it to the screen in real time. Now, I select the dial. You see how fast it changes? Look at the dial. Okay, and okay, this is the one with the picture, and you can choose any picture. I chose one of the Sonos Roam speaker here, and the watch face, it changes like almost immediately. The speed is sick. It is really quick, and a lot of these watch faces are pretty functional. This one has the whether it has the steps, it has the date, you know, and some of them are measures your heart rate, shows your last measured heart rate even. Okay, so you can discover more dials and look at the number of dials you have available. They even have one for April Fool, my god. Okay, and now it's Ramadan and they have the Ramadan watch faces there as well. So for all you Muslim friends out there, you see, this is all the things that they have put in place for you. Okay, let's just choose one of these watch faces. You will realize that actually it takes a while to download a watch face. Say for example this one. Okay, you download immediately. Oh, battery is too low. Please try again. Well, okay, it takes a couple of seconds, but once the dial is downloaded, you back it up. Okay, you can go in and you can actually choose the watch faces, and the refresh rate is just sickening. It's so fast. Okay, notification, you can turn in any kind of notification that you have on your messaging platform or any of the social media platform, and it will show up on this watch right here. Okay, let me switch back to a watch face where it's the default watch face so that you can see how it looks like. Okay, alarms, well, basically you can set a couple of alarms here. There are 3 of them. You can set once, or you can repeat on which day of the week you want. Okay, and here, shutter. So shutter, you can actually use this to take a picture. Okay, and it's like a remote, okay, of okay, let's do this, right? See, and the picture comes up. Okay, it is a remote shutter. Favorite contact. Now, what this means, add quick newsletter. I don't know, it's not even a newsletter, but in any case, it allows you to actually call someone from your phone. Okay, if I have it, if I could show you, yep, here's the phone call, contacts empty. You could set it here and contact list will come out. I won't show you my contact list. Yeah, and you can dial pad here. Okay, so I'm gonna dial a number and you can hear something ring. This is Singapore's Pizza Hut delivery. It is the number that almost all Singaporeans memorize by heart. But okay, sorry, I probably won't make that call. It's a little bit too pranky. But the idea is that this acts as a speakerphone. So without taking out the phone, you can actually use this to call someone. Okay. Yep, and you can pick up a call from here as well. Okay. Others. Okay, what others? So there are a couple of things here. You can set a drink water reminder. You can check the weather. This physiological cycle reminder is basically for tracking the menstrual cycle. Probably applies to a lot of women, not the men, but a watch of this dimension is most likely for men anyway. So maybe to track your partner's period so that you will find the right days to talk about difficult topics, if you get what I mean. Okay, so anyway, this page here, okay, you will see the kind of things that the watch tracks, and it is pretty amazing, let me tell you. The steps. Now, the step counter, I actually find that it is a little bit off tune, okay? If you look at, okay, so this today, I didn't actually clock it because I left it sitting around, but I find that it is usually a little bit short. It doesn't register some of the steps. I don't know if the other watch that I'm comparing with is overstating it, but this usually runs a little bit lean. Okay, this is a sleep tracker as well. So, well, yeah, I slept late and I woke up at 6:15. So this part, it actually tracks pretty well, I would say. It somehow knows that you are asleep. The peaks are the ones that you are sleeping not so well, and the purple areas are the ones that you actually are sleeping deep. Okay, this is the full day heart rate. So it takes a measurement, I think every 10 minutes, and it starts plotting it on the chart here, which you can see is pretty amazing how this works actually. Okay, and this is the heart rate. Okay, you can record 7 times. Now, you put it on and you do a measurement. You see, it's like instant. My God, so fast. Okay, 55 beats per minute. I am sitting around and I'm pretty rested. Click N. Okay. And this is the blood pressure. Ha. Okay. How does it measure? How does a watch like that, without a pump, measure blood pressure? I am not sure. My suggestion is that you don't use it as a means of really monitoring medically what your blood pressure is. Use it as a gauge. All right, if it goes to the extreme in either direction, too low or too high, then you will want to seek further medical advice or to confirm the reading. I don't think this is as accurate as in Omron device that you buy from the pharmacy to check your blood pressure, but let's try. And all you need to do is to tap it here and it will start measuring. So as you can see, it tracks the last 7 readings of blood pressure, and on the screen you'll see, oh, maybe it's not syncing everything, but okay, here you go, 120/80. How spot on is that? Correct, or rather standard average blood pressure reading is 120/80. This gets reflected here. Oh, I think I know, if I measure it without opening up the app, it doesn't transfer over, but if the app is open and you're measuring it here, then the data transfers over. Okay, and that's the blood pressure. Blood oxygen, this is the SpO2. The Apple Watch made a big deal of it when they started implementing the SpO2 sensor here. Okay, and okay, here it is. And I can also click on the phone's app itself, and it will instruct this guy to start measuring. See, it's like almost instant. I just cannot believe how fast this watch is actually pairing with the companion app. Okay, then the reading comes up 97 here, and on the app, it comes out 97%. So normal should be 96 to 100, and you will see that they actually talk to you about how you understand oxygen saturation data. Okay, and there are activities. Okay, you can start activity. Now, bear in mind, this $40, $40 watch doesn't have a GPS compass here. If you start an activity on the app, it's actually using the phone's GPS to start measuring. Okay, so on its own, probably not the device that you can take out and track your runs, but otherwise, on the device, on the phone, you can actually use it to track. So these are the exercises. There are a couple of exercises you can do: running, walking, cycling, skipping, even badminton, basketball, yeah, football. So there's a couple of activities you can track here. Not a fancy load like what's on the Apple Watch, but I believe good enough. So you press open to get back one menu item. And where were we? Yeah, weather. So this weather is actually pulling from your phone. Which weather station is coming from, I don't know. But so far I've been tracking it this last few days. It's pretty accurate and it tells you how many days forecast. A 7 days forecast, all right, including today's. And then the next 6 days. So a total of 7 days forecast. Pretty useful for a quick gauge. Shutter we've gone through, player. So this is the last part of this review of what I think is a very budget, a smartwatch that is chock full of functions for $40 US. Okay. Again, the links are in the description down below. If you are interested, do check out the links. It is an affiliate link, but do bear in mind, you do get another free smartwatch together with the purchase of this watch at $40 US. Okay. This one. Okay. To do this, I actually have to pair. Okay. And so I can't do the AirPlay to show you the app here. So this is what this is how I'm going to show you, right? Player. If you go to the settings and I look at Bluetooth, there are two AT2C settings here. And these two AT2C settings, one of them, the 968F, is actually for the speaker phone. Okay, and how this works, let me show you. It is now connected already. Okay, I'm on YouTube here. Let me play something. You can get out of this menu. This is YouTube playing. The sound that you're listening is not coming from the phone. It's actually coming from the speaker. It is bloody amazing, I tell you. My mic is somewhere further away, but the sound is actually coming from this watch. So this is a wireless Bluetooth speaker. It is fascinating. I don't know what to say about it. After 5 days of heavy use, it's down to 15% battery life. Huge battery, don't have to charge every day. Charging is easy with this jack here. Well, okay, let me shut it down first. So what use cases would there be where you are trying to use your phone and you need a separate watch? I don't know, maybe if you're trying to put the phone somewhere next to you by the bedside and you are wearing this watch to play some soothing music to sleep, it could work. I don't know. Okay, is it a full-fledged audio speaker? Is it a full-fledged wireless audio speaker? The answer is no, I don't think it is. I'm not doing any measurement for this. The speaker phone is just here. It's just built into here. So I don't think it's going to be very loud or anything. But what I'm trying to tell you guys is that, you know, for $40, this watch is really chock full of functions. Step meter, you have a sleep monitor, you have a heart rate monitor, you have exercise tracker, you have a speaker phone built in, measures your blood pressure. This is your oxygen saturation level. It pulls the weather from your phone. It acts as a remote shutter. It plays as a speaker phone. I mean, seriously, guys, $40. $40 and this is what you get. I had to review this piece of tech. I think it is something quite nice and cheerful. Probably not for Mother's Day, but if Father's Day is around the corner, just 2 months down the road, if somebody needs this, and if your father needs to monitor your blood pressure, his blood pressure, this is probably something that you want to get. Okay, so that's all I have for this review today. I didn't intend this to be long, but the features were so extensive. I probably had to take a little bit longer to talk about this watch here. In my next video, I'll probably be quickly swinging to another smartwatch, which I got together with this. And which smartwatch is that? That is the Mi Band 6. This is a 6th iteration of the Xiaomi smart band, right? Or smart watch. I don't know. It's a lot smaller if you look at this. If you're interested in these kind of things, do say subscribe, and I'll catch you in that next video. See you.